Hi, it's Xanthe here. I've recently finished a painting apart from varnishing it. This one's called Where Will the Bellbird Sing? I'll just show you into different lighting because it's very grey outside, and I've got neutral, cool, neutral, and I'm just going to flick one of them through. So that's with cool, warm, and neutral. So I don't know if you can see a difference with the different lighting will bring out different features, or it should do, which hopefully picked up in the camera. So it is an olive coloured bird. So anyway, and I have used a mixture of pigments, but there is a Phthalo family in there. If you know the Phthalo family, it's very vibrant. And to tone that down, I've used sort of like a brownish orange, which sort of, you know, this colour, it's got a gold detail over the top. So I've got some writing on the side here. So the writing painted is Kei te komato o komako e ko. Kei te komako e ko. And that means where will the bellbirds sing. Now the colours in here, because I'm interested in the art and the science of colour, so to tone the phthalo down, which was, I'll show you the pigments just from this abstract here. So the Phthalo family is basically from here to here. So green through to phthalo blue, pretty much. The phthalo turquoise is a mixture of the blue and green. So I've used a combination of a few different pigments plus a blue sort of this area and yellow and etc. But what I wanted to say about this is I also dyed a jacket which was from the Phthalo family. It was very intense. And it started off sort of phthalo green, predominantly leaning towards the turquoise, and I actually mixed it with orange. So I used a bright orange because, you know, from what was available in the dyes, and I've ended up with I wanted just to tone the green down yet keep it green. So it's green, it's definitely toned down. So I definitely prefer it. I'll probably wear it a lot more. It's a linen shirt actually, but I often wear it as a jacket. So I've done pretty much the same concept here as with here. I'll just show you this in comparison. Some of these phthalo pigments before they're toned down are from this outside area. You can see here these toned down. So anyway, the symbolism of this is I added a pattern down the bottom which represents you know, memories of the kite, which is the we used to call them kits as kids, but it's K-E-T-E is the correct term in Te Reo Maori language, and my nana used to weave these baskets out of flax. So this is like the flax flowers, and then I've suggested a handle there, and then this is a Maori style design with the koru shape, and the koru is symbolises when the ferns they're called up, the fronds, and before they open up, and it symbolises new beginnings, life and growth, etc., which I think is kind of fitting for, you know, starting into a new year. You know, sort of, some people like to make resolutions. I don't make strict resolutions, but I kind of still like the whole, you know, starting over thing. Part of the reason I painted that was, I said in my last video that I was going to paint a bellbird, but I did. Part of the reason was actually just deciding to paint the bellbird at that time, I'd been meaning to for years, was just after being mocked on social media for saying that I'm actually Maori by some Australians. Sorry, Aussies, but some people are just really creepy, and because I didn't inherit a stereotypical nose shape, and my skin colouring is not as you know, the deeper brown as the stereotype. Yeah, I have mixed ancestry. You know, it's like I've always had this my whole life. I'm too, as a child I was in the sun a lot, so I did look very tanned, but I am considered too white to be Maori, or I'm considered too brown to be Dutch. My dad was Dutch, my late dad. I'm actually wearing one of his shirts right now, his flannel shirts. If you've ever seen some of my painting, I'll just show you something I've just thought of just now. They did belong to him. So, oopsie. Wow, a couple of things actually. Very few positions from Dad. This is one of Dad's hand planes. It's age of it, who knows. It's probably, it's vintage. I remember it from my childhood, so I'm in my 50s. So it's way over 50 years. It's probably way, Dad was in his 80s, so some of his tools are actually over 100 years old. Apparently this little key thing, which has got a line attached to it, that's from his workshop. It's because I used it in a sculpture. That will be over 100 years ago. It's actually in Dutch, so let's have a look and see what it says. Take my glasses off so I can see it close. It says, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Amsterdam, hung in Sluitwerk, and there's a telephone number which I can't read because there's liners over it. De Vries and Koos, Handel. I don't know how to pronounce Dutch. I do know that when I had Dutch, when my dad was speaking it, there's a lot of in it. And I have on that, you might see in my painting videos, this hand plane, see, I have the key in there, and I know what the key's for, but also this is a spoon which my oma from Holland gave my parents as a wedding gift. I asked my mother, the spoon that was in the sugar, do you still have it? So it's a silver plated spoon with a windmill on it. Now I have seen windmills in real life. I've been to Holland once in my life. So this little key thing was, really tangenting here, was to, when you're sticking door handles on Dutch doors in the olden days, it was to open the door. So I liked it, and that's, these are just a couple of things I have in Dad's possessions. Yeah, my mum kind of just sold up everything, gave everything away, or sold it or whatever, and took off. So it's just been quite, yeah, it's been quite painful. I don't actually like Christmas very much. You know, this kind of triggers some other reasons, but and how did I go from there? Yeah, I think what I was trying to say about all of this is it's kind of symbolising really the mixed ancestry, and you know, I mean, Dutch people are predominantly blonde. I'm not blonde, although some of my childhood pics did show blonde hair, but that's sun bleached blonde. And you know, like, people assume I'm Italian, so it's kind of like you know, or even like part Asian, or something, you know. It's just, I think though that art is a good way of expressing, you know, processing things, and I kind of wanted to really mix the pigments in this one, just like I mix the dye pigment in this one, just to the same principle. Just did in colour, and I mean, as far as colouring goes, I mean, I've got what the hairdresser's called chocolate brown hair. I haven't gone grey yet, although my hair colour has softened a wee bit. Like, it's not obviously grey, but it's not as dark as it has been in my younger years. So I went from, you know, I've had sort of a range of hair colours over the years, and my skin colour is considered to be medium olive. My mum is darker in skin tone than me, so Maori is from mum's side, and you know, she's got brown skin with some olive qualities, I guess, but you know, it's more obviously brown. She looks Maori, right? Apparently I'm not Maori enough, so you know, it's just kind of you know, I'm born in New Zealand, I'm a New Zealand citizen. Apparently I couldn't get a Dutch passport because my dad naturalised becoming a New Zealander before I was born. But anyway, my dad was blonde, blonde with blue eyes. So they meant blonde until they went grey in old age. So my mum's gone grey pretty much now too. But it's just like, you know, just when you get features of, you know, polar opposite sides of the world. Like when I went to Holland, we actually didn't change our watches. It was just 12 hours difference when I went to Holland when I was a child. And so culturally I was, you know, obviously New Zealand culture, but New Zealand was considered bicultural. It's kind of multicultural now, but it's, what was I going to say about that? Oh, I've forgotten now. I'm a bit tired. So, but, oh, you know, colouring can be, you know, a mixture, and you know, I could go on about this forever, but I just, you know, sometimes though, how someone looks on the outside, you can't assume, like, you know, most of my cousins in Holland are blondes, and then on mum's side, you know, they're darker, and one of my cousins actually calls herself black because she's got Maori on both sides, and because she has the darker skin tone, she told me that she calls herself black. And you know, so anyway, thanks.